for this Friday night edition of the NBA. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with a good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Here's Holiday. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Barnes. Pass to Dick. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
It's been a quick start here for Toronto. It's a 5-point game. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Here's quickly. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. From the arc. The offensive rebound. The 3 from Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East, Jason Tatum.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
Here's White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one drops. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Dick, that's good.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
White drives in, and that one drops.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's quickly. Stolen by Tatum. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Toronto.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Now, here's quickly. Dick finds Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Olynyk after the basket by Boston. Acted quickly. They need this. Sinks the triple.
Since going in the 2020 first round, Quickly has gotten a lot more selective with his shot taking and shot making. A sign of maturity.
And Toronto making a change here. And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Celtics.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel Quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
Horford from outside. Rebound by the Raptors. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For the three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Quickly against Horford. A three. And Emmanuel quickly gets the three. Quickly's got 6.
Quickly, competitive, and responds with a three of his own.
That's good from Horford on the assist by Brown. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And here's Quickly for three. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 1. And the second quarter about to... And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Brown is in the shooting guard spot with Barrett at small forward. And it's Mitchell. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the 4.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Raptors trail by 4. To the middle. It's hauled in by Cornette. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Into the lane. Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Olynyk sets a screen for Brown. Trains the three-pointer. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA. And sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Barrett. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Abaji, the pass to Brown. Now Mitchell. To the left side wing. Olynyk inside. He's against Porzingis. Olynyk can't hit.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Back to Tatum. Driving in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really easy to appreciate Tatum's ability. Doesn't back away from the contact when he's in attack mode at the rim. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. Absolutely. And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Scotty's such a good dunker. This is why the D can't let Barnes get that deep inside.
Porzingis kicks to Horford. Rebound by the Raptors. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Barnes. Five on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Porzingis. We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Rennie seems like the ideal wing.
Well, there's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. And you don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And it's quickly missing. Celtics leading by 3. White with it. Picked up by Barrett. And White, the bucket on the assist by Horford. 7 points for Jarek White.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And it's in there.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Every team hopes to have a player on this list. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. Jason Tatum on top. Second, Jaylen Brown.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
.104 left to play in the first half. Onside, Barrett. Toronto working the ball around now. Pirtle. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Barnes kicks to Barrett. Barnes outside. And good that time. Barnes has got 8.
We know Scotty's working on that shot. I like him getting inside, though. That's where he can use that touch.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. The Celtics making a switch here. Cornet's checked in. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Cornet passes to Brown. And the shot is good. Brown's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics. And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this.
26.
Hello and welcome, basketball fan.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm.
Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
Taking a look here now at Toronto, headed down the final month of the season. At this point, they are who they are, a middle-of-the-pack club.
Yeah, decidedly average. Maybe they'll turn the corner late. And that is a wrap.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Barrett finds quickly. Back to Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Bangs home the trifecta. Quickly's got 11 points.
Well, Quickly can space out that floor for you, knock down three-point shooter.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Whoa! Tatum stretching his range.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. We look at the Celtics. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. Of course, there's the Raptors, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record. Back to Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Down low. And it's Quickly missing. Celtics leading by 6. And it's White missing. Quickly against Porzingis. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Brown finds Tatum. Driving inside. The shot, no good. Good D by Barnes. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Jake with it. White's there. Out to Barrett. Clock at 6. Birtle sets the pick for Barrett. Off target from outside. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. And following this one, take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Barrett against White. Pass to Barnes. Looking to get it going. Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. Barrett, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Back to Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Quickly. Barrett with the ball. He's picked up by White. And the Raptors miss again.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. And that's now 9 points for Derek White.
Great pass from a great leader, Drew Holiday.
Raptors trail by 6. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Quickly with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Quickly's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Boston. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Derek White. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Here's Cornette. And Boucher sends it back. Here's Abaji. Count it. Good. Now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Here's Brown. Boston. No good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's quickly missing. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Brown, no good. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Abaji can't get it to go. It's a close game here in Boston. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Here's Quickly. 16 points for him. The screen from Brown. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Boston on top, leading by a point. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Mitchell is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Olynyk. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Abaji in at the small forward. And the basket by Hauser. Raptors trail by 3. Mitchell outside. Brown outside. To tie it up. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum down low. He's covered by Brown. A nice shot by Tatum. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead. Raptors shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Mitchell outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Horford. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And I feel like there's been an old-school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Here's Abaji. Pass to Boucher.
Clearly a foul.
First free throw is good. Austin making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. No good on the second free throw.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2, they'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Barnes, and it's all evened up. That's 10 points for Barnes.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. A 3 from Quickly. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
It's Dick on the wing. Light covering. Barnes looking around. A 3 from quickly. It's hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Celtics passing it around. Good D by Barnes. Raptors with the lead. Outside Barrett. Dick passes to Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Brown. The 15-footer. Holiday gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And you have to love how Holiday came up big with the shot. That's the kind of leadership you want to see from him.
And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett wanting the ball and coming through. That was critical.
Some solid defense from Pirtle. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Barnes can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And Porzingis putting the team on his back. Wow.
59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Tatum against Barnes. Porzingis with the rebound. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Gigantic basket by Barnes. This guy's not afraid.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Floats one, and it's quickly missing. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Emmanuel quickly. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Celtics.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Beyond the arc. And they get it back. Dick wide open. Laces one from 3.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty at the line. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Well, folks, that's gonna do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry,